We've all heard that starting the day with a glass of water is good for our health. And it's true. Staying hydrated is essential, especially as we age. But here's a question that most people never ask. Are you drinking water the right way in the morning? For older adults, how you drink water can actually make a big difference in how your body feels and functions throughout the day. You might think that chugging a full glass of cold water as soon as you wake up is the healthy choice. Or maybe you drink only water and skip breakfast entirely, thinking you're giving your digestive system a break. But what if these habits, even though they sound good, are actually putting extra stress on your heart, your kidneys, and your stomach? In this video, we're going to talk about 7 common mistakes older adults often make when it comes to drinking water in the morning. We'll explain why these habits may not be as helpful as they seem, and we'll show you simple, practical ways to hydrate in a way that truly supports your aging body. Whether you're dealing with blood pressure issues, sensitive digestion, or just want to feel more balanced and clear-headed when you wake up, these tips can help. Small changes can lead to big results. And when it comes to something as simple as water, those changes start the moment you open your eyes. I know you are a person who likes to watch videos quietly. If you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, now is a good time to do it because you are a kind person. If the video is helpful, press 1. If the video is not good enough or needs improvement, press 2. Thanks, everyone. Now let's get started. Number 1, drinking ice-cold water right after waking up. Imagine waking up early in the morning after a restful night of sleep. You're still a little groggy but feel the need to hydrate. You grab a glass of ice-cold water, thinking it will give you an immediate boost, and take a big gulp. At first, it feels refreshing, but within minutes, you start feeling a bit uncomfortable. Your stomach feels tight and you notice a slight headache forming. That's exactly what happened to Linda, a 68-year-old woman who used to drink cold water every morning. She didn't think much of it until one morning, after drinking a large glass of ice-cold water on an empty stomach, she began experiencing stomach cramps and dizziness. After visiting her doctor, she found out that drinking cold water, especially first thing in the morning, was shocking her system, leading to poor digestion and even higher blood pressure. What Linda experienced is not uncommon. Drinking cold water immediately after waking up can actually be detrimental to your body's natural processes, especially for seniors. The body after hours of rest is naturally in a slower, more relaxed state. When you introduce cold water, your digestive system and blood vessels constrict, which can disrupt your body's natural rhythm. This sudden constriction of blood vessels can make it harder for blood to flow properly, reducing circulation to vital organs like your stomach and digestive system. For seniors who may already have slower circulation or cardiovascular concerns, this can lead to feelings of dizziness, fatigue, and even nausea. Why does this happen? Our body maintains a delicate balance of temperature after sleeping, and sudden changes, especially drastic ones like cold drinks, can shock the system. Cold water can also affect your digestive enzymes, which are critical for breaking down food. If you drink ice-cold water on an empty stomach, it can slow digestion, making it harder for your stomach to properly break down food when you eventually eat. Over time, this can lead to bloating, indigestion, and acid reflux. From a scientific perspective, cold water also forces the body to expend extra energy to warm it up to body temperature, which is counterproductive when your body needs to focus on other processes, like digestion. It's similar to how your body reacts when it's exposed to cold temperatures. It needs to work harder to adjust, putting stress on your organs and metabolism. In the long term, this repeated stress can affect your gut health and make digestion less efficient, leaving you feeling sluggish and uncomfortable. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your morning water routine. The solution is simple. Instead of reaching for a glass of ice-cold water, try drinking room temperature or warm water first thing in the morning. Warm water is much gentler on your digestive system, stimulates digestion, and improves blood circulation, helping to prepare your body for the day ahead. It also helps maintain a more stable blood pressure, something that is particularly important for seniors. Warm water also supports the kidneys by helping them flush out toxins, which is crucial as we age. Here's a quick tip. Try drinking a small glass of warm water with a slice of lemon as soon as you wake up. This not only hydrates your body, but also provides a gentle detox, supports your immune system, and gives you a refreshing start to the day. You don't need to chug it all at once, just sip it slowly to let your body adjust. You'll likely notice a difference in how you feel: more energized, less bloated, and ready to take on the day. Remember, it's not about giving up your habits, it's about adjusting them in a way that serves your body better. Small changes like switching from ice-cold to room temperature water can make a big difference in how you feel throughout the day. So let's talk about this. Have you noticed any negative effects from drinking cold water in the morning? Have you tried switching to warmer water? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2, drinking a large amount of water all at once. Imagine you're in a rush in the morning, and after waking up, you grab a glass of water and drink it all in one go. It feels like the quickest way to hydrate, right? But for many seniors, drinking too much water at once can actually be counterproductive and might lead to discomfort or worse, health issues. Let's take a look at why this is and how you can adjust your routine to feel better throughout the day. Take George, a 72-year-old man who used to drink a large glass of water first thing in the morning. He believed that chugging down as much water as possible would help him feel more awake. However, George often found himself feeling lightheaded, and his energy levels would crash an hour later. After a visit to his doctor, George learned that drinking too much water in one go could be causing his symptoms. His doctor explained that drinking a lot of water too quickly can overload the system, especially the kidneys and digestive system. This can lead to an imbalance in electrolytes and cause symptoms like dizziness, nausea, and even headaches. From a scientific perspective, when you drink a large amount of water quickly, your kidneys have to process all of it at once. The kidneys work hard to filter excess fluid and maintain a balance of electrolytes in the body. If you drink too much water too quickly, you can dilute the levels of sodium in your bloodstream, leading to a condition known as hyponatremia or water intoxication. While hyponatremia is rare, it's more common among older adults because our kidneys become less efficient at regulating fluid as we age. When the body struggles to keep up with the intake, it can lead to fluid imbalance, making you feel sluggish or fatigued. For seniors, drinking too much water at once can also cause discomfort in the stomach. When you consume large amounts of water in one sitting, it can stretch the stomach, leading to a feeling of fullness, bloating, or discomfort. This is especially troubling for those with sensitive digestion or gastrointestinal issues. Drinking water in smaller amounts throughout the day can actually be better for digestion and overall hydration. The good news is that you can still stay hydrated in the morning without overloading your system. The key is to sip water gradually. Instead of gulping down a large glass, try drinking a few small sips over a period of 20 to 30 minutes. This allows your body to absorb the water more efficiently and gives your kidneys time to process it without feeling overwhelmed. You can also start with a small glass, no more than 4 to 6 ounces, and then have more as you move through your morning routine. Here's a helpful tip. If you find it difficult to drink water slowly, try using a bottle with a built-in straw or a hydration tracker. Some water bottles have marks that help you track how much you've drunk throughout the day, encouraging you to stay hydrated without rushing. Also, pairing your water with a small breakfast can help you stay fuller longer and improve digestion. Remember, hydration is important, but the way you hydrate matters too. It's not about drinking a lot of water all at once. It's about drinking consistently and mindfully. By drinking in small, manageable sips, you'll support your body's ability to absorb the water, improve your digestion, and avoid those uncomfortable symptoms that can make mornings harder than they need to be. Now, you might be wondering, what happens when you drink water without eating anything first? Could that be causing even more problems? Let's dive into that in the next part, where we explore why eating something along with water is crucial for your health in the morning. Number 3, drinking water without eating anything. For many people, the first thing they do after waking up is drink a glass of water, often on an empty stomach. While staying hydrated in the morning is essential, drinking water without eating anything first can sometimes lead to discomfort, indigestion, and increased acidity in the stomach. This is especially true for seniors, whose digestive systems may be more sensitive as they age. Consider Margaret, a 70-year-old woman who had always made it a habit to drink a large glass of water as soon as she woke up. She thought she was doing something good for her body, hydrating herself for the day ahead. However, Margaret began noticing that she felt bloated and even experienced mild nausea after drinking water on an empty stomach. It took her some time to realize that drinking water without having anything in her stomach first was causing her digestive system to feel unsettled. Here's the reason. When you drink water on an empty stomach, the water can dilute stomach acid, the natural substance your body needs to break down food effectively. If your stomach is empty and you drink a large amount of water, it can make it harder for your stomach to prepare for digestion later on. Over time, this can lead to feelings of indigestion, acid reflux, or even a lack of appetite. On top of that, drinking water without food may contribute to feeling hungrier later because it doesn't provide any of the nutrients your body needs to stay full and energized. For seniors, maintaining proper nutrition and blood sugar balance is especially important. Without the right food in your system, you might experience mood swings, fatigue, or sudden hunger pangs, which make it harder to stick to a balanced diet throughout the day. From a scientific perspective, your body is designed to handle water and food together. Your stomach acid levels are highest when you first wake up, ready to digest food, and adding water without any food can weaken that natural acidity, making digestion less effective. This is even more important for older adults who may already be dealing with gastritis or low stomach acid. So what's the solution? The best way to hydrate in the morning is to drink a small glass of water first, but not in excess, and follow it up with a light, healthy breakfast. If you're feeling thirsty, try sipping on water slowly, just enough to rehydrate and kickstart your day. After about 20 minutes, enjoy a nutritious meal that includes some protein, fiber, and healthy fats, which will help stabilize your blood sugar and support digestion throughout the morning. A simple tip to improve your morning hydration routine is to start by drinking room temperature water with a slice of lemon or cucumber to make it more refreshing without overwhelming your system. Then follow up with a well-balanced breakfast such as oatmeal, eggs, or a smoothie with fruits and vegetables, which will help your body absorb the nutrients it needs. It's not just about drinking water, but also about setting your body up for success by combining it with the right food. By doing this, you'll help your body maintain stable energy, avoid feeling sluggish, and start the day on the right foot. Now, this leads us to an interesting question. Could drinking water too quickly in the morning also be causing issues with hydration and digestion? Let's dive into that in the next section and see how we can avoid that mistake to improve our health. Number 4, using water to replace breakfast entirely. It's not uncommon for some seniors to skip breakfast and drink only water in the morning, thinking that water alone will provide hydration and help them feel energized. While staying hydrated is important, relying solely on water and skipping breakfast entirely can actually harm your health in the long run. Let's explore why this is and how incorporating a healthy breakfast into your morning routine can truly benefit you. Take Arthur, an 80-year-old man who used to start every morning with just a glass of water. He believed that skipping breakfast and drinking water alone would help him stay lean and keep his digestive system clean. However, over time, Arthur noticed he started feeling more fatigued, his mood became irritable, and he couldn't concentrate as well. After a visit to his doctor, he learned that by skipping breakfast and not giving his body the necessary nutrients, he was actually slowing down his metabolism and putting his body at risk for low blood sugar. Here's why this happens. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, especially for older adults. After a long night of fasting, your body is low on glucose, which is the primary fuel for your brain and muscles. Drinking water alone can hydrate your body, but it won't provide the essential nutrients like protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates that your body needs to stabilize blood sugar and boost energy levels. Without these nutrients, you may experience low energy, mood swings, and even brain fog, which can make it harder to stay active and focused throughout the day. From a scientific perspective, eating a well-balanced breakfast helps to regulate hormones, stabilize blood sugar, and kickstart your metabolism. If you skip breakfast, your body goes into starvation mode and slows down metabolic functions, which can ultimately make it harder to lose weight or maintain a healthy weight as you age. On the other hand, starting the day with a good meal increases your energy levels, keeps your blood sugar steady, and helps you avoid those mid-morning crashes that make you reach for sugary snacks. So what should you eat for breakfast to ensure you're giving your body the best start? It's best to aim for a well-balanced meal that includes a source of protein, like eggs, Greek yogurt, or nut butter, healthy fats, such as avocado, nuts, or seeds, and complex carbohydrates, like whole grains, oats, or sweet potatoes. A simple example could be a bowl of oatmeal with nuts and fruit, or a whole grain toast topped with avocado and a boiled egg. These meals provide a steady supply of energy and help support both muscle mass and brain function, which are essential as we age. Here's a helpful tip. If you don't feel very hungry in the morning, start with a smaller breakfast, like a smoothie with protein powder, spinach, and some berries, or a hard-boiled egg with whole grain toast. Gradually, as you become accustomed to eating in the morning, you'll find your body craving more balanced nutrition, and it will help set the tone for the rest of the day. It's important to remember that hydration is essential, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. Eating breakfast with water ensures that you're properly nourishing your body and starting your day with a solid foundation. Skipping meals, especially as you age, can leave you vulnerable to low energy, weakened immune function, and an overall decline in well-being. Now, you may be wondering, how does the timing of your water intake affect digestion and energy levels? Could drinking water at certain times lead to even better results? Let's explore that in the next part, where we'll dive into the importance of timing when it comes to drinking water in the morning. Number 5, adding lemon or vinegar on an empty stomach. Many people swear by drinking lemon water or apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning, believing it helps detoxify the body and boost metabolism. While these drinks can be refreshing and even have some health benefits when consumed at the right time, drinking them on an empty stomach, especially if done regularly, can lead to stomach irritation, acid reflux, or gastritis, particularly for older adults with more sensitive digestive systems. Let's take Betty, a 75-year-old woman who had been drinking a glass of lemon water every morning for years, thinking it was an excellent way to start her day. However, recently she started experiencing acid reflux, especially after drinking lemon water. She also noticed bloating and discomfort in her stomach that wouldn't go away. After consulting with her doctor, Betty discovered that drinking highly acidic liquids like lemon water or apple cider vinegar on an empty stomach could be irritating her stomach lining, especially as she aged. Here's why this happens. Lemon and apple cider vinegar are both highly acidic. When consumed on an empty stomach, they can increase the acid levels in your stomach. This is not a problem if you have food in your stomach to buffer the acid. But for many seniors, especially those with sensitive stomachs, this acidity can lead to stomach ulcers, heartburn, or irritation of the digestive tract. Over time, this constant irritation can contribute to a more serious condition like gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, or gastritis, which are more common as we age. From a scientific perspective, your stomach naturally produces acid to break down food, but it's more susceptible to damage when there's no food present to protect it. Drinking lemon water or vinegar on an empty stomach can trigger an overproduction of acid, which can erode the stomach lining and lead to discomfort and long-term digestive issues. This can also worsen existing conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or acid reflux, which are common in older adults. So what's the solution? If you love the idea of drinking lemon water or apple cider vinegar in the morning, try having it after eating something, even a light breakfast. This will help neutralize the acidity and give your stomach something to work with, reducing the risk of irritation. Another option is to dilute the lemon or vinegar with water, which can make it gentler on your digestive system. For example, you could mix 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a full glass of water and enjoy it after breakfast, rather than on an empty stomach. For those who don't enjoy acidic drinks or have digestive sensitivities, there are plenty of other ways to start your day off right. Warm water with a slice of cucumber or a splash of herbal tea can provide a soothing and hydrating option that supports digestion without the harsh acidity. Warm water with ginger can also help improve digestion and reduce bloating while being much gentler on the stomach. Ultimately, the key is to listen to your body. If drinking lemon water or vinegar makes you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to adjust your routine. It's all about finding what works best for your health and making sure that what you're drinking supports your digestion, metabolism, and overall well-being. Now, this brings us to an important question. What's the right way to hydrate in the morning, and when is the best time to drink water? Let's explore that in the next part and discuss how timing can affect your digestion and energy levels. Number 6, drinking water. Too quickly before medications. Many older adults take medications in the morning to manage chronic conditions or maintain their health. For some, it's a simple routine. Take the medication, wash it down with a glass of water, and move on. But drinking water too quickly before taking your medications can cause nausea, discomfort, and even prevent the medication from being absorbed correctly. It might seem harmless, but this small mistake can have a significant impact on how well your medication works and how you feel in the morning. Take Frank, a 74-year-old man who used to gulp down water along with his morning pills. He had a few health conditions, including high blood pressure and cholesterol issues, and took several medications to manage them. Frank noticed that after drinking water too quickly with his pills, he sometimes felt dizzy or nauseous. His doctor explained that when you drink water too fast, especially with medication, it can cause the pills to dissolve improperly in the stomach. This might prevent them from being absorbed properly, which means the medication isn't working as effectively as it should. From a scientific standpoint, certain medications need to dissolve at a specific rate in your stomach to be absorbed correctly into your bloodstream. When you drink too quickly, the water can wash the medication down too fast, sometimes without giving it enough time to break down properly. This can reduce the effectiveness of the drug, causing your symptoms to persist longer than they would otherwise. For seniors, especially those with heart conditions or chronic illnesses, taking medications correctly is vital to maintaining health and well-being. Additionally, drinking water too fast can cause gastric distress, particularly if you have sensitive digestion or acid reflux. Swallowing water quickly along with your medication can lead to bloating, belching, or even reflux because the stomach is filled too quickly with fluid, which can disrupt the digestive process. For seniors who are already dealing with digestive issues, this can make symptoms worse. So what should you do to avoid these issues? The simple answer is to drink water slowly before and after taking your medication. Instead of gulping down a large glass all at once, try sipping small amounts over a period of 10 to 15 minutes. This will give your stomach and digestive system time to adjust and ensure that your medication dissolves and is absorbed properly. You can also take medications with a smaller amount of water, depending on what your doctor recommends, and then follow up with more water if needed later in the morning. For some medications, it's also important to take them with food to improve absorption and reduce stomach irritation. If you're unsure, check the instructions for each medication to see whether it should be taken with food or on an empty stomach. And remember, some medications require consistent hydration throughout the day, so make sure you're drinking water at the right intervals to keep your system hydrated and support medication effectiveness. Here's a quick tip. If you find that drinking too quickly is a habit, try setting a timer on your phone to remind you to take small sips and pace yourself. This simple habit can help prevent discomfort and ensure your medication works as it should. Now that we know how drinking water too quickly can impact medication absorption, let's talk about something just as important: how timing affects digestion and overall energy levels. Could drinking water at the right time improve digestion and help you feel more energized in the morning? Let's explore that in the next section. Number 7, ignoring hydration altogether in the morning. For some seniors, drinking water in the morning isn't even on their radar. They may wake up feeling parched, but simply go about their morning routine without considering hydration. This common habit of ignoring hydration altogether in the morning can have a significant impact on your overall health, especially as you age. Take Helen, a 68-year-old woman who often skipped her morning glass of water. Helen thought that drinking water wasn't as important as eating a balanced breakfast, and she wasn't aware of the negative effects of being dehydrated in the morning. Over time, she noticed that she felt tired, sluggish, and even experienced headaches throughout the day. After speaking with her healthcare provider, Helen learned that skipping hydration in the morning can affect everything from energy levels to digestion to mental clarity. Here's why hydration in the morning matters. After hours of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. During the night, you lose water through breathing, sweating, and even the natural evaporation of fluids. By the time you wake up, your body needs to replenish those fluids to maintain normal bodily functions. Dehydration in the morning can lead to lower blood pressure, fatigue, and brain fog. It can also contribute to constipation, as water plays a crucial role in keeping the digestive system moving smoothly. From a scientific perspective, the body uses water to help flush out toxins, maintain joint health, and support healthy organ function. When you neglect to hydrate in the morning, you may not have enough water to perform these critical functions. In fact, even mild dehydration can impair cognitive function, causing confusion, irritability, and difficulty focusing. For seniors, staying hydrated is crucial for mental clarity and overall well-being, as dehydration can also worsen existing conditions like chronic fatigue and mood swings. So what can you do to avoid dehydration in the morning? The best practice is to start your day with a small glass of water as soon as you wake up. You don't have to drink a large amount all at once, but taking a few sips can help replenish lost fluids and get your body back on track. It's also helpful to sip water gradually over the course of the morning, especially after meals, to maintain steady hydration levels. A helpful tip is to keep a glass of water by your bedside, so it's the first thing you see when you wake up. This way you'll be reminded to hydrate before you even get out of bed. You can also infuse your water with lemon, cucumber, or mint for added flavor and to make it more enjoyable. The goal is to make hydration a natural part of your morning routine. By making hydration a priority each morning, you'll feel more energized, focused, and ready to take on the day. And just a small adjustment, like drinking water when you wake up, can lead to long-term benefits like better digestion, improved circulation, and more sustained energy. So now you might be wondering, what's the best time to drink water throughout the day? Is there a specific time when drinking water can have an even greater impact on your health? Let's explore that in the next section, where we'll dive into the timing of hydration and how it affects digestion and energy levels. Conclusion. As we've seen, how you drink water in the morning matters just as much as when you drink it. Whether it's drinking ice-cold water, gulping down too much at once, or skipping hydration altogether, small habits can have a big impact on your health, especially as we age. The good news is that making simple changes, like drinking room temperature water, sipping gradually, and adding a light breakfast, can significantly improve your digestion, energy levels, and overall well-being. Remember, hydration is crucial for a strong start to your day, but it's important to listen to your body and adapt your habits for better health. Small steps today can lead to long-term benefits, and your body will thank you for it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts or any tips you have for better morning hydration in the comments below. We really appreciate you spending time with us today. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a like and hit that subscribe button. It's a simple way to support our work, and it helps more people discover the tips they need to live healthier, happier lives. And if you want to stay up to date, just click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. See you again soon.